I ain't gonna lie. I gotta keep it 10,000 with y'all. What is this world coming to, man? There's a lot going on with this whole Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion situation, right? There's a lot going on, ladies and gentlemen, and I think it's going to get nasty. Yo, it's your boy E or you, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video. It's free. It's cost you nothing to support the channel. But we got to get into this one, man. We got to talk about this one. Now, we done broke down everything, day by day, what's been going on with the Tory Lanez situation. And it just seems like everything else is getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Because we've heard the family speak out. You heard? We've heard the lawyers speak out. And they seem to be pointing the finger a certain way. Because there's a lot of conflicting reports out there about who this man is. You heard? Santino Casillo. I got some disturbing paperwork that, is it a coincidence? I'm just asking, is it a coincidence? But a lot of the media, a lot of people are coming out with different stories, but I gotta be real. We heard from the lawyers, and they was letting it be known what it is.
That a member of the media, Mr. Gianno Caldwell, was working on an op-ed for the New York Post regarding Mr. Peterson's innocence. During his work on that op-ed, he became aware of some information in Unite the People's possession regarding a statement that was given to Unite the People by someone with information relevant to that case. The New York Post recently reached out to the prior district attorney, George Gascon, Megan Pete and her representatives, and Kelsey Harris and her representatives. The only party that responded last week was Megan Pete's representatives with a request for more information. A few days later, Mr. Peterson's brutally attacked in his jail cell.
Understand that, y'all. Do you hear what he's saying? Oh, he's not the only one. Roll the tape.
Timing of these events raised disturbing questions to me, and I think they all should to you as well. After over 2 years in prison without incident, Tory was stabbed 14 times just days after a major national news outlet reached out to Megan Pete's team, Kelsey Harris, and former DA George Gascon about a story on new evidence in this case. You don't have to believe in conspiracies to see the pattern. When evidence was about to come to light, Tory was nearly killed.
So, we've heard from the lawyers. We've heard from everybody speaking on the outside. I got sent a couple things here, and I had to really look at this, right? And I said to myself, it doesn't make sense, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I said to myself, does this even make sense? I said, let me end this one right here. Remove from on stage. Boom. Let me put this up for y'all, right? So I was sent this, right? And this is the guy that actually stabbed Tory Lanez, right? Let's keep it real. This is the guy that stabbed him. So as I'm scouring his report of what happened to him, I come across the last name Perez. Now, I'm not saying that's what it is. Y'all use what y'all want to use. But Ruby Perez, which is right here, if y'all can see that, Ruby Perez, Casillo's cousin. Okay? Hey, look, his cousin name is Perez. Now, I'm just giving y'all that for y'all can go ahead and take it and do what y'all do. I'm not insinuating nothing. I'm not putting nothing together. But if you look right here, that's the man Casillo is the man that stabbed Santiano Sonny Casillo. You heard? He was 22 at the time and the girl was 13, as y'all can see. Girlfriend minutes before she was shot with a gunshot. Look, I'm not, oh God, y'all got me saying ages and everything else. They testified at Casillo's trial Wednesday. Casillo is facing murder charges for the deaths. So this is what he was charged with. But if you look here, Ruby Perez, Casillo's cousin. I'm just saying. So that's just something for y'all to give. That's just something for me to give y'all. That has nothing to, I'm just putting it out there. Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? I don't know. I'm like this with it. But the most egregious thing about this, right? And it's giving me like weird vibes, and it's making me like, yo, hold up, something ain't right. Because Megan Thee Stallion's fans are donating money to the inmate accused of stabbing Tory Lanez 14 times. How is that possible? Listen to this, y'all. They trying to raise $20K. The man done raised $2,600. So there's some sick people out there. Yeah, sick enough to start an OnlyFans. To start a GoFundMe. You heard? Listen to what they say about Casillo, right? This is wild to me, yo. I gotta be real. I feel like there's a machine behind this. I gotta be real. I feel like there's a machine behind this. Support Santino Casillo for his service. What service did he do? Stab Tory. That's wow, y'all. Think about that. Santino Casillo made a bold and encourageous statement. I don't know what the hell. One that echoed on behalf of women everywhere. In a moment of righteous fury, he took action against Tory Lanez, a man convicted of shooting Megan Thee Stallion and continuously glorified by the internet despite the trauma he caused. Santino now faces harsh punishment and legal consequences for what many believe was a symbolic act of justice inside a system. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Some people are really sick like that. Like we gotta really call it what it is, y'all. Some people are really sick like that. But I feel like once again, there is something higher. I'm just being real. Everybody has to paint their narrative. Yeah. If they come in with new evidence, we got to make him look like, hey, now I'm just calling it what it is. I'm calling it like I see it. Who in their right mind is going to go out and make a GoFundMe for a man that just stabbed up a multi-million selling artist that understands the game, that knows what's going on? This is a wild setup from the beginning. We got to be real, y'all. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't convince me that there are people out there really this sick. I know there are. But for the purpose of things, he's already serving 10 years, right? And I feel like somebody's behind this. Somebody, like, who goes out and makes a GoFundMe? Think about it, y'all. Or for a man that actually did something to a child. Who would back that, first of all? That's just number one. So he's all the way in the wrong anyways because he did something to a child. The Casillo dude is serving life in prison without the possibility of parole for messing with a 13-year-old. He was 22. How sick are you people? I need y'all to get in the comment section and make sure y'all smash that like button. But yeah, Megan Thee Stallion team is at it again. They're at it again. I got to be real because it's going to look nasty for them later. So they got to diminish him. They got to finish him completely. You heard? I just feel that way. Yeah. Hey, look, 48 for destroy your enemy completely. She wants him out the way and Roc Nation know what's going to happen when he touches down. I think it's going to get nasty for Roc Nation. I'm gonna be real. And if he can start talking again, it's going to get nasty. So, he's set to be released. 2029. Y'all let me know, man. But who makes a GoFundMe for something like this is wild. I gotta be real. That's kind of wild to me, man. It's your boy E-O-U, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Leave a comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel, man. Like, did he deserve this? There's new evidence. He didn't do this. So how? I think it's somebody higher really controlling the joystick and the buttons here. Y'all let me know how y'all feel.